Alrighty, guys. I'm about to ask you a very serious question, so, bear with me on this. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to get hard for Menard? Yeah, that is right. We are going to be reviewing a Menards car, but not any ordinary Menards car. Since it is the month of May, and as you can tell, I'm quite the biased son of a bitch when it comes to, the Indy 500. Let's review an INDYCAR. No, it's not Simon Pagino. I am aware Simon Pagino drives a Menards car, but would you believe that Hot Wheels made a Menards INDYCAR? And you're probably wondering, who the hell drove that? It's not Paul Menard. It is Ed Carpenter, man. This is Ed Carpenter's 2009 Menards Honda with Lilly Diabetes. How about that? 2 NASCAR sponsors right there for Vision Racing. As you can tell, this is autographed. I was able to get this autograph like a few years ago. At one of the 500s, I believe. And yeah, this is really freaking cool, man. I mean, you got the Eyes on IndyCar Series logo right there, so that just shows you that's from 2009, even though the diecast doesn't say that. Hey, even Hot Wheels had their inconsistencies, but hey, whatever though. Look at this detail. That is freaking beautiful. And on the back, you got the background that usually doesn't change, but the only thing that changes is probably me opening up this car and doing the unboxing and the diecast review of the Get Hard for Menard car, driven for Ed Carpenter. Alrighty, guys, we got the Menards INDYCAR diecast out of its box, driven by Ed Carpenter. And yeah, this is a very basic looking livery, guys, but yeah, once again, my camera is fooling you guys, because this does not look, that the camera is showing you a very, basic highlighter-ish yellow, kinda. Like a banana yellow. But no, this shit is Dayglow. And I mean Dayglow. Dayglow like our good buddy Paul Menard and Ryan Blaney and, all the other Menards drivers that we all know and love in the nice Menards rainbow or such. But anyways, as you guys know, I'm already having a lot too much fun with this review because, heck, I just love me the Menards cars, man. Yeah, I love me them. The only thing I'm not liking, though, is his wing being a little crooked. But, hey, you know what, man? That's, that this was a little, I mean, okay, I point out a lot of good things about the Hot Wheels diecast. But, me being a critique, I do got my critiques with these Hot Wheel diecasts. I mean, first of all, they are kind of lighter. And, yeah, the rear rings, yeah, I can't even talk English today. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm getting distracted by that Menards yellow, damn it. But, yeah, these rear rings, guys, they usually always get bent. I mean, due to the casting, as you can see right there, it looks like a Carpenter got into a freaking wish bash or something of a wreck, like, goodness gracious. But yeah, Lilly Diabetes also sponsored, they had nice little side sponsors right here. We got John's Mansfield, I do remember that being on, I think it was also on Jimmy Johnson's car, I think, one time. But yeah, not really much sponsors on that. We also got Quaker State, I'm assuming that's what the Q is for. No, the Q stands for, I don't know, like Quiznos? I don't fucking know. What else we got right here? A lot of those small sponsors I can't read, but loving me the Menards. Look at that, even Ed Carpenter's also got the Menards. But I love the red trim around here. They did this in 2008 as well. I think Greenlight made a diecast of this with a different casting because Greenlight diecasts are a lot more thicker and probably higher quality than this. But hey, Hot Wheels definitely knows how to do their details right because I know the Greenlight diecast, they don't have the driver cockpit and then they don't have mirrors. Other than that, it's pretty much mostly the same. I think one of these days I'll be doing a side-by-side comparison of what, the Hot Wheels cars looked like and the Greenlight diecast looked like because, there are some quite differences. But yeah, Ed Carpenter, man, I mean, he did, when he first started off, I mean, he didn't really start off with, I believe he did start with Vision Racing, I think, in this, for like 5 years or so before he created into his new team, well, his team that he owns now. Look at that paint chip right there, because if you guys don't know, Ed Carpenter is the stepson of, the one and only Tony George. And I don't really have much to explain about Tony George. I mean, just look up the IRL split and the IndyCar split, and then, yeah, the rest will pretty much prove it from there. Let's just say, I'm just glad Indianapolis and IndyCar Series has a good owner now. And I'm glad it's with Roger Penske. Anyways, moving on, we are talking about Menards IndyCar. Yes, this is really cool. The only thing I probably don't really like about this livery is that you can barely see the Honda logo right there. I mean, look at that, guys. I mean, from far distance, it's like, what kind of manufacturer is this? Well, I mean, when IndyCars first reunited with reunification starting in 2008, Honda was the only one that was available, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if that. But, yeah. But yeah, back to what I said about these little side sponsors. I mean, yeah, they kind of did this because Vision Racing didn't really have much sponsorship. And after 2010, that's when the team folded. And then, yeah, that was the history from there. So Ed Carpenter definitely started up his team at the right time when Vision Racing started to fold. They weren't really much of a well-known team, to be honest with you guys, but Ed Carpenter always knew how to run consistent, especially when it came to the 500. I think like both times he finished, in the top 10. I think he finished in the top 10, I think, in 2009, and then I want to say the year prior to that, he got a top 5 or close to a top 5. But this livery is pretty much the same like the 2008 one, except, I believe in 2008, the one that Greenlight made, I keep pointing out, I think I had the DirecTV sponsorship, so if you have the Greenlight version, I probably recommend getting this one as well because it'd be a great side-by-side comparison. I don't know, maybe if I can find if I can find that Menards car somewhere in Indiana at the the little antique shops or wherever at the memorabilia show or at Gearheads, I will be looking for that because you know me, I have got to get hard for those Menards. Oh lordy, now watching probably be be the asshole taking a selfie outside of Menards, be like, hey guys, I'm here. And yeah, okay, I'm having too much fun with these reviews. I mean, I know some people don't really like my style of diecast reviews, but you know what, man, I always try to keep this stuff entertaining as possible for y'all. Yeah, even nice little details that we got right here with the driver cam. It's painted in that bright highlighter Dayglow yellow with the INDYCAR Series logo. We got Moen, Sylvania, and Energizer all have to do with the what Menards offers. I mean, those are usually sponsors we see before when it comes to Menards. But that's pretty much all I gotta say, except for that rear wing. That just looks pretty bad. But yeah, I am glad you guys are enjoying these INDYCAR diecast reviews, and I'm planning to upload more of these. But more importantly, guys, Ed Carpenter. I mean, he is technically the Indiana native when it comes to the INDYCAR series. I mean, you do got Myung-Sun Connor Daly up in there. Sorry, I'm trying to talk like Derek Daly, but in pretty bad impersonation. I may be Irish, but I don't talk like one, damn it. Ed Carpenter, man, looking like he's got to have another strong car for this year's 500. I mean, 2018, he was pretty close, finishing second to, the one and only Willpower. But I don't know, we will see. I mean, it would be cool to see another American driver win the Indy 500 because, the last one came with Alexander Rossi in 2016. But feel free to comment below, guys. I mean, who do you guys think is going to win the 500 coming up? And, yeah, well, I don't know. Somehow Carpenter wins this thing. Then we'll turn back to this video and be like, hey, I'm a fucking genius. But anyways, guys, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thanks for watching this INDYCAR Diecast view of the Ed Carpenter 2009 Menards Lily Diabetes Honda Ford Vision Racing. Comment, subscribe, and more importantly, like the hell of this video because we got to get hard for the Menard, man. We got to. This has been OBB. See you guys next time on another INDYCAR Diecast review or hell, any diecast review that's going to be out there soon.